nobody for a while. I'm planning your stuff. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom
Okay.
though. We're live
Okay.
now. Hi, internet.
Man,
Hello.
That
hello,
was
internet.
Hello.
particularly cruel choice to take us live right then.
Man,
Everyone knows the best choice is to go live before you go use the bathroom.
that Hassan, that Hassan stream. God
Nothing
damn
like
it.
starting your stream with an empty chair.
I have to choose 14 motherfucking spells. I don't, guys, I need help with spells.
I am
Okay, choose my
still
name.
making the character
I
sheet.
I shall help you soon. Let me figure out magic items on my end first. What do you need? What do you need, Sony?
This spell thing, he told me to choose 14 spells. That's too much. I don't know what to choose, man. There's too many options here. It's like going to Walmart. I want everything.
Do as everyone does. Just pick the coolest sounding ones.
That's what I've been doing. Ah, shit. Okay. Uh,
All right, I'm going to take one stupid magic item. I don't. Said I want to take at least one just really stupid magic item. I'm
Yeah.
gonna see if I have enough for the
Walls.
rope of climbing.
Walls. Take the decanter of endless water. And preferably put some salt in it.
The decanter of endless water is on the table. Rope of climbing is also on the table.
Also, walls. Watch the video I sent in screen chat.
let's see.
I intend to. I have it bookmarked. Right now, I am trying to not hold up the stream on my account. So I'll watch it shortly after I have a bit more of this settled.
To be honest, I think the stream's already held up.
It is.
I apologize.
Held up by about an hour and 11 minutes.
You know what? The Dragon Slayer sounds pretty good.
The boots of dancing
Guts.
are very tempting.
Wait. You only have 12,003 gold, right?
Plus whatever starting gold you had. So
The broom
you
of
know where to find
animated
that, right?
attack.
Yeah. Hang on.
I love how there's a page
Wait,
on the
no.
monetary system. And you know,
Yeah, we can't afford the Sword of Dancing.
I don't. Yeah, and it's so detailed. Like I will not remember how many silver pieces convert to gold and gold to platinum or whatever. Just
Wait,
make it all the same number.
we had 12,000. The boots of dancing cost 5,000.
Oh, I thought you said Sword of Dancing. Okay.
Oh no.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm a fighter, so I will need a very good sword.
Yeah, I just picked a halberd +3, so yeah, that's my sword. Well, that's my weapon.
Halberd.
I was originally
are you a
going-
fellow? Are you a fellow polearms weapon enthusiast?
No, I'm a scythe wielder. I just picked a halberd because halberd is close enough to scythe, I guess.
Oh, where's the
I was
halberd?
originally going to make it a 9 life stealer halberd so I could make it a Grim Reaper scythe, but apparently the 9 life stealer doesn't actually really do anything in this edition. So.
Also, are you a member of the British Empire?
In real life or in the game?
No, I just note the. Obviously, this is the first time I've been in a chat with you, so yeah. Welcome. My name is Equin. Yeah, you're not Soder, right? You're the other guy. Forgot what the other one.
Yes.
I am Dracus Lethos, aka Sir Erebus Blacklock, aka Azrael the Black, aka Doom of the Accursed.
Okay, so Dracus, right?
Yes.
What page, Stug, what page did you find the equipment, the magic weapons again? Because I only see the swords. I would like to look at the halberds.
They should
Just
be
real quick,
pinned.
Yes, I
items
see
are-
the.
the
I
halberds aren't-
collated all of the magic items
Okay.
and Stug pinned them.
Uh,
So you should be able to find them in the Balerian
yeah,
chat.
and it lists swords, but it doesn't list any halberd magic items. Just if it says sword +1 or whatever, just say sword halberd +1 instead. It's fine.
Oh, okay, same price.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Frankly, the
Okay,
prices
halberd
listed are
plus,
probably wrong for what they should be in world, but I don't care enough to think about it.
I'm gonna front load on weapons, of course, into a halberd +3. I'm gonna spend 8,000.
Okay.
Wait, are you just taking the same weapon as me?
I've already got a halberd. That's what I asked. That's why I asked you. I was like, "Whoa, you're a halberd guy too, right? Or you're a polearm guy?" Right?
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
A
So we're both
halberd
using-
in the
well, I'm using
hand
a
is worth
scythe,
2
but-
in the bush.
Yeah, go home, Stug.
Say about my bush.
Wait, so Stug, just to clarify,
Yes.
9 life stealer just heals on a crit. It doesn't do anything else. It heals on a natural 20.
I mean, it still damages the enemy. It just takes their health and gives it to you. Instead of just damaging them, you get healed. That's the only special thing about it, yeah. Why?
They also have to survive a saving throw.
Okay, I have about 3,000 to spend on something else. Maybe a sword +1. No, I need an armor.
Might want to.
Hammer.
Boy.
So you're a fighter, Equin?
I am a fighter.
Okay. Alright, so we have
Weird.
How does-
three
how does
fighters. We
poison
have
work?
4 fighters. We effectively have 4 fighters, an assassin, a thief, an illusionist, and a magic user, effectively.
Ironically, I think magic users take a lot of work on the front end to just build up. So
You
that's
telling
probably
me?
why.
Well, at low levels, fighters dominate, it's for sure. Like,
Mm.
That's why we get
Would it-
like a small army when we get to the higher levels to try and compensate.
Yeah, but I didn't get the god rolls for stats, so I couldn't be a monk or even a paladin.
What's your What's
Paladin
your ability
sounds
score
pretty cool.
breakdown?
So my highest stat is 15. That's I have both 15 dexterity and charisma.
Mm-hmm.
My lowest stat is 12, which is my wisdom and constitution. I know constitution is probably very important for fighters, but that is my lowest
Why
stat.
didn't you go with
My
thief?
strength is because I'm not. I guess I could, like, I don't like a thief. I feel like you have to approach it like you have to embody your character, right? And I don't like. I have to be in the mindset to like steal stuff and for personal gain. And I don't know. I guess it just doesn't come natural.
Equin.
But I should not have thought too much about it because this is a one shot. So
Yeah.
Yeah. But Equin, so you say your stats aren't godlike, so you couldn't be anything. I also couldn't be anything, but my highest stat is an 18.
oh shoot, well that's good at least.
Yeah, my highest stat was an 18, but they were in the wrong stats.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was just like, oh my god, I can't do anything. Ugh. So
Yeah, this
eventually I
world
got my
isn't fair.
break when I realized I could multiclass. I was like, yay. So,
Can I not
Yeah.
buy a quarterstaff here?
What's that?
Can I not buy a quarterstaff here?
Uh,
I didn't.
well, you can buy a quarterstaff. Where is it? It's in the player's handbook
Oop,
under
on.
money.
Sorry.
Okay.
Stug.
Hold on. A quarterstaff costs. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh fuck! I'm still bound by cleric weapon restrictions, aren't I?
It's probably like 1 gold, to be honest with you. Maybe even like
Oh,
half.
fuck.
Maybe even 5
Okay.
silver. What'd you say, Walls?
I just realized I'm bound by cleric weapon restrictions.
Yes, you are. You can't draw blood.
Huh.
All right, what are you asking?
Oh, nice.
What are you
You
asking?
are a
Yeah,
cleric.
because a club like fucking crushing someone's rib cage isn't going to cause any internal bleeding. It's the dumbest shit
It's
ever.
just you can't draw blood to the outside of the body. Come on.
I don't
That's
get
how
the
it
rule
works.
at all. I don't know why this is a thing. But whatever. Especially because paladins do not have such a restriction. So I just like, what difference does it make? I don't get it.
It's because clerics are versions and paladins are chads. That's what it is.
I guess. What was your question, Dracus?
Oh yeah. So there's you've got the girdle of giant strength, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Would it be possible to switch that to an item which is basically equivalent but for dexterity?
No. I'm not doing such a
Okay.
manipulation. Sorry.
Cool.
I'm not. I don't want to play around with it too much. Besides, this is just a one shot.
Okay.
Maybe in
Okay,
a longer
I think I'm
campaign
almost
I'll
ready.
do something, but I mean, the gauntlets of dexterity. I do happen to know if you wanted to do that instead of the thing. I don't know what your dex is, but I think it was like if your dexterity is like below 6 or something, it adds 4. If it's like, I'll just fucking look it up. What am I doing? Gauntlets of dexterity, right?
So,
Where are you? I still can't believe that Deck of Many Things is only 10,000. That's so stupid.
Oh my god. Fucking deck of many things.
I banned
Yeah,
it because he brought it up, and I was like, no, you're not doing that. We're not having the freaking...
You never let me have any fun!
Everyone drops to level 1.
Pair of these gauntlets. So 6 or less gives you 4 dex. 7 to 13 gives you 2, and it's 1 if it's 14 or higher. Okay.
Yeah, so gauntlets of dexterity wouldn't be useful for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
okay, so dumb question. The magic items in that set, that it's a item plus a number, right? What does the plus number do? And yeah, for example, halberd plus 3, right? What does a plus 3 do?
The plus 3 just gives you plus 3 to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Is it and damage rolls or is it just attack rolls?
It's both.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Nice.
Okay. Okay, so my damage is plus 10.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry about that, Sony. I think I'm ready.
All right,
you have
Sony,
anything?
I
any
don't know
burning
what
questions?
the cost of a... I can't find the quarterstaff listed in the place I wanted it to be in terms of prices. I'm just going to say it's worth 5 silver.
5 silver?
Yeah, just for simplicity. All right, 1 gold. Scratch it. 1 gold.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, all right. Quarter staff, that's that handheld.
I don't know if you want magic armor, but if you want basic armor, plate mail is 400 gold. Chain is 75 and bandit is 90. Ring mail is 30. I don't know. Whatever you want. I'll post it.
Wait, am I looking at non-foundable thing? Okay.
I'll post the basic prices in
Please do.
in Amon Long chat.
Oh, those are still values?
And depending on what armor you pick, I will tell you your AC. You'll just have to tell me what it is.
Plate mail.
All right.
So
Let me know if
I
let,
think
let
that's
us know if you have any other
1
questions,
AC.
Stony.
I'm trying not to let my brain melt out of my head. This thing is so dense, man. Okay, I'm gonna do plate mail. Wait, but that doesn't make me.
Oh, bandit mail. What does that do?
I'm so confused. Okay,
Does
let's see.
armor affect spellcasting ability?
Magic users cannot wear armor, but I don't think it actually affects spellcasting ability. Like, fighter magic users in this version can wear armor and cast spells, I think. So,
Okay.
I could be wrong about that, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, okay, certainly elven armor, I think, allows you to cast spells, but I don't know if it's that restrictive in first edition or not, and I don't care enough right now to worry about it.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with the plate armor.
Plate armor is a good choice. You're a fighter, right?
I'm a fighter slash magic user. Magic user.
Oh, you're multi-classing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm basically a warlock, I think.
Gorlock the Destroyer.
My name is gonna be Warlock because I have pretty high charisma, so I'm a good all the tavern wenches. Okay, I want a long sword. How much is a long sword?
Okay, page 36 for weights. I want to make sure I have my armor weights right. But I'm pretty much done and ready from on my end, I think.
That's fine.
Yeah. Now I just need to figure out poison. How does poison work? How much is poison? Poison.
What about
Keep in
it?
mind, guys, also, this is a one-shot, so you don't have to dive too deep into the mechanics that you're going to spend a grand total of one session playing around with.
Yeah,
That's
We're gonna spend all this time figuring out these numbers just to get one shot immediately. Dead.
One shot and the one shot. I mean, that
Hey.
did happen the first one shot I played with you guys.
it was glorious.
I'll just say it's 100 gold for one vial of potion, I think.
Of poison?
Yeah, I guess. I'll say that.
Okay. So I guess that's 2 vials of poison.
GP is gold points, silver points. Okay,
Gold points, yep.
Pieces, yeah. It's weird. It's not like, you know,
For sure.
yeah. It's like 20 silver equals 1 gold, and like 5 gold is 1 platinum or something. I don't know. Just keep it in terms of gold, I guess.
they even have an exchange rate. That's great.
Well, the exchange rate, I think, is... I don't know if platinum's in this. I think it is. I think it's 10 gold for platinum, I think. But I think it's like 100 silver in this version is 1 gold, and 10 copper is a silver, if I remember correctly. There's an exchange rate. I should just look at it, because it's like right here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I got
there's a paragraph on the monetary system. I saw those words and I was like, that's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's 10 copper for silver, 20 silver for gold, 2 electrum for gold for 1 gold, and 1 platinum for 5 gold. Okay. Fun. I prefer gold promises rather than pieces. That's what real money is. It's gold promise.
If I choose to get +2 sword, I will be playing How much? How much is that?
Have you chosen your spells and scrolls yet?
I chose my spells. I don't see the scrolls.
The scrolls are the spells that exist.
Gotcha. I was confused.
The cost of a scroll is 300 times the spell level.
Okay. 300 times the spell. I chose my spells. You said I had to choose 14, right?
14 level 1 and 11 level 2, yes. That is correct, Lord Cameron.
Blink.
10th of a pound.
Oh, hey, Lord Cameron.
This is really
Okay, what am I doing? I should go back to the...
I'm gonna assume that they don't list weight of armor, so maybe that doesn't count towards your encumbrance.
It's not given there, but it's listed somewhere. I forget. It's so weirdly laid out.
Yeah, I mean it's basically like early D&D. It's like haven't figured this shit out yet.
I think that plate mail
Why isn't Blue
weighs. I'll Google it. I looked it up already. AD.
Why isn't the outro
plate mail?
What's going on with the outro's music?
Wait. What's that?
Well, the outro's not giving me any music.
Oh. Okay, yeah, 45 pounds for a plate mail, I guess, according to Google's AI.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 100th of my weight allowance.
The weight allowance you're given is in gold pieces, actually. So it's divided by 10 is what your actual thing is. Oh, I know where to look. I'm stupid. I should just look at the encumbrance thing again. Where's encumbrance?
Okay. That's page.
Encumbrance, okay. Oh, it's not this.
Page 101.
Did you post mundane equipment?
Yeah, it's in Amon Lonk. Armor.
Okay, yeah, it's the outro's just not giving me any sound at all. Okay, cool. Wait.
Oh, there it is. That mail. Armor, weight, encumbrance, info, book. The end screen is a blah blah blah. I don't want that.
Oh yeah, Stony.
I am
Number sign's finished Blasphemous, by the way.
You finished Blasphemous?
27.
Yeah,
Okay.
number sign.
Okay, so it's in page 27 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. I guess. Why the hell do they have to do this to me? Just let the players know. Okay. Yeah, plate mail is 45 pounds, and your base movement rate is 6 inches? Is that what that is? Yeah, 6 inches. Note, when they say 6 inches, they mean like 60 feet indoors or whatever.
That's kind of heavy.
Because frickin' Gary Gygax wanted to be as confusing as possible.
Like if you were to lay out some miniature scene on the table, it would be 6 inches.
Yeah, that's like the idea, more or less. Technically speaking, it's variable too, because 6 inches, like, actually I think it's 1 Yeah. An inch, I think, is like supposed to be 10 feet indoors. Oh, hey, look, I wrote it there. Yeah. 1 inch is 10 feet indoors and 10 yards outside, except when you're talking about spell range or a spell area of effects, in which case it's always presumptively the indoor 10 feet.
Hmm.
Who comes
I have a
first?
quick question. If I buy the sword +2, that'll be a long sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just that.
So
Yeah.
Unless
if you have a
want it to be
magic
short
Wherever it
shield,
says sword,
Are we
just replace that
assuming
with
to?
whatever weapon you want it to be.
Yeah,
Can we assume we have an adventurer's kit
sure.
or something equivalent? Okay, because I. Okay, so rope, bedroll, all those things.
I mean,
All right.
an adventurer's kit. Oh, like, are you just talking about like an arbitrary one from other games? Yeah.
Basically, am I right now going to have to go through and like pick out a tent and a bedroll and like itemize all
No,
that up?
I'm assuming you guys all have the basic adventuring equipment like tents, bedrolls, supplies of food. It's a one shot. I don't care about any of this right now either. You're allowed to have rope. I don't think rope's going to help you in this game, but it might. I guess depending on how creative you get, it could. You'll have torches. I will say you have. Each of you is carrying a few torches, like let's say 3 each. And oil or a lantern or whatever. I'm just going to assume you all have basic adventuring equipment. Rope, food, all the things.
gotcha. Oh, probably should get a quiver for the bow. All right. So who all needs any questions answered to complete their sheet? And how close are we? Sketch laughs.
Nope. I'm just like filling a sheet like this for a one shot. Who do you think I am? Sir, I'm playing a magic user. I got nothing. I die immediately.
Oh, we got 4 fighters. We get you covered.
Yeah, but I don't know why it's a reasonable number of torches to carry, Lord Cameron. So I just 3 sounds fine. I don't know. How many torches should they have? 5, 10, 20?
We have to go empirically test this.
There is risk of suffocation in smoke caves with torches. That's true. All right, so everyone picked their stuff now. Are we good or what?
Yeah, I got all
Yeah.
the basic stuff. I just got to put the weights and stuff in and buy some scrolls. And I'm ready.
All right.
Yep, I'm ready on my end.
I can probably be ready if we just get started.
All right, so you guys are a group of adventurers who have been traveling around the lands of Alquina. Recently, you've been hearing rumors of foreboding of strange happenings in the Skummering Forest near around the town of Halver's Spring within the forest. And so you decided, you went on your way to this location. Entering Skummering, resting there for a few days. It seemed to be all normal. You didn't see anything. People were talking about some rumors even there, but nobody really heard anything. You did hear from one person who had left Halver Spring that it was apparently a strange darkness is encompassing the forest. Curious, you venture into the forest, and over the next 9 days, you notice that for a good ways into the forest, you don't notice anything too unusual. However, nearing the ninth, as you near the ninth, as you get to the seventh day, you do start to notice that it seems a little darker each day than it was the previous day. It didn't look overcast at all, but you noticed that it seemed like a brightness level like it was. And the next day it was a little bit darker, almost like it was covered in thunderclouds. And by the 9th day, you arrive in Halver Spring, the small village deep within the forest of Skumring Forest, where was settled around a lake, founded by a man known as Adrian Halverson, and but on this day, you only arrive at this town by noon. However, and there's very little cloud coverage, and you can see the sun itself. However, the darkness level is such that it's almost twilight. And you enter the town, and you see a few people moving around. The town, some people are just sort of hanging laundry or cutting fish. As you there's some scattered houses that are outside of the central village. There's a large inn that you pass by early on in your venturing into Halver Spring, and then of course the Halver Spring Keep, presumably where the founder and mayor of the village lives. And of course, as you venture, you do see some fair clearings where there are smaller groupings of houses, people bustling around, a few children playing around in the thing as you rush around. But yeah, the town is very dark, and most people are a little bit cautious of outsiders as you approach them. They seem a little bit jumpy.
So that's what makes them worry. It's not the lack of light. That's just normal to them.
Well, they seem... What?
The lack of the dark days seem normal to them. It's the outsiders that make them worry.
Yeah, because they're hanging up laundry, they're just like cutting up fish, they're just doing regular stuff.
Well, they're doing regular stuff, but they don't seem settled. Like they're very jumpy when you approach them, and and you have to talk to them to find out what's going on. I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay, I guess we can go around a little bit for the party. I'm just I'm an elf fighter. I did elf because I wanted to raise one staff from 14 to 15. So that's why I chose elf.
Okay.
It's not because I'm biased or anything toward elves, okay?
Sure.
But I'm an elf fighter. I'm nice and boring. I do the lawful good path, and yeah.
All right.
So.
Sketch? Or anyone want to introduce yourself?
Oh, okay, so we're introducing our characters. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm a half-orc, assassin, fighter. Got like a long, black cloak, completely covered in plate armor. You can't see my face. So cover up with like a visored helm. And so I've got like a scythe-looking halberd strapped on my back. I'm just basically silent.
All right. Sketch.
Sorry.
Don't everybody go at once.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to step away. A cat was spitting up. What's happening?
Oh, okay. Well,
We
introduce-
don't know each other technically, so we're introducing who is your character?
Well,
What's your essence?
The
and what's your
character,
class
the
party?
characters know each other, but the players don't know each other's skills.
Right.
So just getting a sense of who everyone is.
So this party features a little gnome. Doesn't really have any armor on. Just kind of dressed very daintily. He's got a bag full of books, like a little nerd.
All right.
His name is
Bookish gnome.
Leaf. His name is Leaf.
Cool. Walls, how about you?
You see before you a somewhat gruff and worn human in plate mail. Nothing about his appearance strikes you as you see just nondescript human in plate mail. Maybe a little grizzled, maybe a little
Basic human fighter.
basic human fighter. That's a great way to put it about. He's got a mace on his hip, a shield that has some dings in it that is still serviceable. Nothing.
What is your name?
Nothing ornate. Good question.
He's thinking of a name now.
Vorminor Sparkwalker.
Bart.
Hey, Eklund, did you
Bart.
name your character?
I did. I just used some generator.
Oh, okay.
Don't think too much into it.
But what did you name your character?
Oh, you can see my username, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Vorminor Sparkwalker. Cool.
We will say Thomas Miller. He came from a long line of Millers, and when the orcs raided his village, he joined the war priesthood with a heart full of revenge and
The
righteous
famous
fury.
Miller clan. Yes.
No, just
Tom Fighter.
no Miller clan, just like professional name. Like this is John Smith because John's a common name, and we needed a bunch of fucking blacksmiths.
All right, Stony.
Hello, I am Stony. I am a elf, a gross elf. I am a fighter and a magic user. That's about it. He's standing in a corner somewhere gesticulating. Very charismatic guy.
He's gesticulating.
Yeah, he's pointing at some big witch and then waving.
In
his
public?
hand. Yes. It'd be a crime if it wasn't in public. Don't judge me.
Oh, yeah, at least he's not masticating.
No, he's not like he's still clothed. He's just
Gesticulating.
and thrusting his hips at it.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. As you do this, a woman walks by and gives a wide berth from you, as she passes by on her business. The days just keep getting stranger. That was like a man's voice. The days they keep getting stranger.
Oh,
Instant karma.
how do you know? Maybe he swings both ways. Who knows?
Okay, I guess are we just like in the middle of town somewhere and we find somewhere to go?
You're in the middle of town. You're right now in a clearing. You can see from where you are both the keep and the inn. You can see down the distance down the road. You can as you look down to the north, the road to the north. You do see the lake. Though it's a little bit dark, but you can still make out the reflections of the light coming from the lake and the waves on the water. You suspect if you went that direction, you'd see a bunch of fishing houses. But yeah, the main things you see right now are the inn and the keep / mayor's house.
So I have infravision. I don't know who else has infravision, but
I mean,
that's basically heat sensing. Is there anything that like stands out to me?
Like that
Based
is
on that.
heated.
Yeah.
I mean, you see people a little more clearly thanks to the heat of their body, but you don't. There's nothing like here that stands out to you. You just
Are people speaking the common song around here?
yeah. They're speaking the same language as you. It just seems
Okay.
like a small village of peasants and whatnot.
Yep. So my first obvious question is, why are the days so dark, and why is it so normal for people around here? I guess the best place to find people to talk to was the inn. But what do you guys think?
usually the end is the best place to go in situations like that to get some information, right?
Yeah. So shall we make our way to the inn? Maybe grab a pint.
I think so.
All right, you decide to make your way to the inn and see if you can gather any rumors there. As you enter, you do see there are a number of people in there. There's of course the bartender, who is a middle-aged to somewhat elderly. You know, he looks like he could be in his 50s or something, maybe even early 60s. He's got a very rough-looking appearance, like he was lived a rather stressful life, I guess I'll say. He has a scar on his right cheek, and black hair, and that is graying, but you can still see the streaks of black. Still see some black in it, and of course a grizzled beard that looks a little grayer than his head, than the top of his head. And he's just cleaning up his thing. He notices you enter. Other than him, you see just a few other patrons who seem to be sitting and drinking. A couple elderly chaps in a corner talking to each other. And another man who seems to have sort of passed out in his cups. Sorry. And of course then there's some younger men who appear to be taking a leisurely day and are playing some sort of dice game. Really rolling
Okay,
dice.
D&D.
Yeah, you come up to them and you hear the one guy at the table. He says out loud. So, he talks about how he describes this event where these players are entering a forest that's got rumors about getting dark. I'm joking. They're not playing D&D. They're gambling. They're shooting craps or something. So one turn. Is that Legends and Lore, Lord Cameron? AKA Deities and Demigods. Just wondering, because if it's in there, then I have Deities and Demigods, which my understanding is it's exactly the same book as Legend and Lore, just somebody got mad about it being deities and demo. There was something offensive about it for some reason, so people changed it. Anyway, but yeah, they're playing some kind of dice game. And
Yeah.
and excuse me. And so as you enter, the bartender gives you a nod and goes, "What'll it be, friends?"
The guy with the bartender's the first guy you mentioned with the scar.
Yes.
Okay, I mean that he sounds experienced. I'll order a pint of your normal beer.
One normal beer coming up, and he grabs he just grabs a pint and he gives it to you, and he goes,
Make that 2.
pours another one,
At
hands it
3.
to you. Pours a third one, hands it to you. That'll be 6 silver pieces, please.
Each?
Total.
Okay.
I lay a
I
gold
put-
piece down on the table.
I
Oh,
put
snap.
Do they have any moonshine?
I guess he would, maybe. No, I don't think he does. You asked for moonshine. He goes, I'm afraid I don't carry anything like that here. Just ale and some wines and some harder liquors like whiskey and whatnot, and some meat, of course.
How much would a bottle of whiskey be?
A Baltic whiskey.
A bottle of whiskey. A whole bottle.
All right. Well, if you want the whole bottle, that'll cost you 2 gold.
I'll give him a 2. And then I proceed to drink the bottle of whiskey.
All right.
The entire bottle of whiskey.
The entire
All right.
bottle.
I guess I have to consult intoxication now.
I'm taking sips. I'm not just guzzling it. Come on, I'm not some kind of degenerate.
Liar.
This man, he literally just bought a bottle and said it's only a problem when I run out.
Okay, so
I can
what I'm
quit
gonna do,
anytime I want.
I'm go- so hang on a minute.
Wait,
Does he have any do I have are there like vials in the DMG? Hang on.
Vials of what?
Just like empty vials.
I haven't seen
A
them.
flask?
If you're talking about like for potions and whatnot, I don't think that's listed, but I could be wrong. I haven't found it though.
Okay,
if it does exist.
Because like, if I had some empty vials, I'd probably just pour some alcohol in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd stopper it, and just put it in my satchel or whatever.
So you're taking some random empty cups. What are you grabbing?
Yeah, but they have to be like sealed, basically.
You don't see anything that's sealed in this place. Any cups that are just sitting around that are sealed. At least, certainly not out here in the front. Maybe there's something in the back.
So I guess I say to the bar. What's the bartender's name? Does he have a name or no? Just the bartender.
Do you ask him his name?
What's your name, good sir?
The name's Wolf. Owned this establishment for 20 years now.
Wolf. Don't mind my friend here, Treren. He has a healthy thirst for good mead.
I can see
You
that.
seem like a good. You seem like a good person to ask about the goings on in this town. We noticed walking here that the light gradually fails until it's basically twilight, even in the middle of the day, and the villages around here are just nonplussed. and going about their daily lives. Could you
Well,
tell us why?
well, of course
And
the villagers aren't acting
what's the
any...
cause behind the darkness?
Well, of course the villagers aren't acting strange. This has been slowly getting worse for years. Everyone's worried about it. We don't know what's causing it. There's some speculation that it has something to do with our local druid, though.
And where does he live?
He lives a ways deep into the forest. We think it's somewhere in the southeast direction. He was a kindly man. He used to come by regularly, though we haven't seen him for some time now. The darkness appeared to encroach from that direction, though. Every day it got worse and worse. It's been like this every day for the past week at least, although it was a little better.
And you believe the druid's absence is causing this?
It's the only thing that lines up. The days started getting darker not too long after the last time we saw him. And he hasn't been around for months. Now it's not uncommon for him to be gone for a while, but... Or at least not visit the town for a long time, but generally he would make a normal, regular check. He always spoke of a duty of his to protect the forest. Many of us ignored his questions, or ignored his advice, just talking about let him pursue his own business, but there's definitely it lines up too perfectly, and I personally haven't heard all the details of what his of what knowledge he possesses about this forest, but he did speak of protecting it from ancient dark forces.
Well, that seems like a good place to start. What does he call himself?
His name is Drow Geldil.
Shoot, I'm not gonna remember that.
Drow Geldil.
Drow Geldil.
Drow Geldil.
I'll go low.
Drow Geldil.
Drow Geldil.
Cool.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
We may not look it, or maybe even sound like it. Maybe we at this time, maybe some of us are so drunk we don't seem like we're familiar with each other, but we actually have been in a group that has been adventuring and sharing life together for what, a year maybe.
I am not drunk. I'm simply just sitting there with my arms crossed.
I'm not there yet. I'm on the way.
So
I have my little
So-
eyes poking above the counter. I just give a nod of approval.
we might look
you
and
know
see what
what?
we can try to do to find out what's going on here, and if we can do something to help, maybe there's something in it for us.
Yeah, how much gold are you going to pay us? Or
Well,
whiskey?
I'm not gonna pay anything. If anyone's gonna pay it for serving the village, it'd be the mayor. It'd be Adrian.
Oh, thank you, buddy. What is the man's name and where can I find him?
He goes, well, my first instinct would go to the really big keep. Just across the way.
Indubitably.
And his name?
The mayor's name is Adrian.
Does he have any wives, sons, daughters,
Oh yes, he has many.
concubines?
He's I don't know of any concubines, but he has a wife and he has 3 children who are themselves parents, except for the youngest. She's still... She's not taken as of yet.
I'm gonna
Are
let
they
you
fan-
cook on that, Trayron.
Tell me, are they fans of Coldplay concerts?
They are known to attend the occasional musical They are known to enjoy the occasional bard that comes through town.
How old are children?
How old are his children?
God
Yeah.
dang, what is your angle here?
Kid.
Hold up, let him cook.
Okay, all right.
The wolf is
Hope
getting
he doesn't burn the
like
kitchen.
is furrowing his brows and goes, I don't know. Well, I think they're all. The youngest is like 30 years old or something, and I think the older ones are more in their mid-30s. Why?
Curiosity, my friend. I'm just asking questions.
All right.
I think we should go to the keep, my friends. We need to have a discussion with.
I'm gonna need you to roll. Have you drank your full bottle?
No, I took a
Trara?
quarter of it at this point.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Well,
So we have bottles of alcohol.
No, I have a bottle.
he bought a bottle of whiskey.
Oh, so can I buy a couple of bottles of whiskey?
Sure.
I'm not going to drink them.
I know what you're
I
doing.
just want to store. I just want to stow them.
I know what you're doing.
You can give me the whiskey. I'll drink before you
Wolf
give you the
says, "Sure, you may have these bottles of whiskey. That'll be 5 gold for the lot."
I drop him 10 gold.
Hands it and goes. Looks at you, goes. Much obliged. Today's turning out to be much more
Do not
profitable
mind
than
him.
I expected.
Yeah, and then I say, "Do not mind him," as I place my hand on Sragan's head. I'm just like, he can be quite stupid sometimes.
What, are you gonna take that, Charon?
All right, I need Charan to still make a saving throw versus poison.
Um,
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
how do I do that?
Roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, and add any modifiers. I don't think you have any modifiers against poison.
You can also, again, you can go into chat and say /roll, I think.
Right, that's what I'm doing. I'm an elf though, so shouldn't like my drinking tolerance.
Ooh.
What are you saying?
Oh no.
What'd you roll?
You
No,
got
I
a
got
3.
fuck you, Stephen.
All right. You are officially then. I need to go back to the intoxication tables.
Oh no, he said officially. That means he's really screwed.
No, he's fine. He's just a little drunk, but I don't know what the exact effect is. I'd say you are slightly intoxicated,
That sounds about right.
which
Yeah.
means that you have +1 bravery, +5% morale. Your intelligence and wisdom are 1 less. And everything else is the same.
Sonia, I know, would say, hell yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking, to be honest with you. I said I 16 intelligence and 14 wisdom, so I'm okay with it.
So it'll take you a couple hours to recover, but
No, we should go straight into the forest. We need
No,
to keep those buffs up.
We should go to the mayor's keep and make sure we get our pay first. Or I'm gonna have to have a talk with his children.
also, what's your reaction adjustment for Traran?
Reaction adjustment.
Yeah, and your charisma.
30%.
30%. Okay. I want to see something. All right. Good. All right. Cool. So Anyway, yeah. So he nods his head at you all, and he responds to, "Don't mind him. He can be an idiot sometimes." It's like, well, he does seem strange, but well, we live in strange times. So sorry. Continue with what you were doing.
I think next stop is the keep, right? So, what time of day is it actually?
Well, it's midday.
Okay, yeah, we're
Yeah.
squarely in action mode, so yeah, we can go straight there. I think.
Midday,
Yeah.
the sky is black as tar.
All right, so you leave the inn with your 3 bottles of whiskey that you bought. Happily buzzed, some of you. And you all head to the keep that you saw before. And it's a nice looking keep. It looks fairly new. It looks like it's only been around for... it doesn't seem like an older castle like you've seen in other regions. But it's well kept. As you approach the front entrance gate, a dwarven guard addresses you and goes, State your name and your business."
Hello, my dwarfy friend. We are travelers here to see the mayor about a problem here. Will you let us through?
I will go. He addresses you as, "I'll let you in only if after checking with the mayor first. Stay here, and I will return shortly."
I mean, do you really have to check with him first? I mean, we're not friends here. Can I try to convince him to just let us through?
Let's see. Go ahead and roll 2d10s.
God damn it.
Or excuse, in your actually, I'll say roll d100 because you're using the chat bot.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 48. Fuck you, chatbot.
With your reaction adjustment, that's still a success. So, so he responds with, "Well, you all seem like a decent sort to me. Feel free to go on inside."
Thank you, my small friend. I appreciate it very much. Could you show us the way?
Just head into the keep. Wait in the lobby. There'll be another guard waiting for you, or even someone wait there until someone finds you, and they'll bring you to Lord Adrian.
Right. Make sure you protect the mayor safely now. And then we walk away. Yeah, I did it.
As I pass by, like I just kind of look down at him.
And he looks up at you.
I'm like 8 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
And like I'm just completely covered head to toe in armor, like no skin visible, just like a black cloak. And I'm just looking down at him,
And he looks up at
not
you.
saying anything.
And he looks up at you and goes, "What?"
I simply hold up my hand and ruffle his hair.
Well, he's wearing a helmet.
Okay, I simply pat him on the head.
Face.
He
Dwarves love that.
he raises his eyebrows and doesn't say anything. "Get on in there, you weirdo."
This village is going to have the strangest story for their children.
All right, so you all walk into the keep, and you enter, and there's a little bit of a courtyard. Like this is like the outer wall of the keep that this dwarf was stationed at. There's a little bit of a ways before you actually get into the interior of the keep. There's there's little sheds and whatnot that presumably hold and there's a stable off to the side for horses, and there's all sorts of little equipment laying around for yard work or whatever, keeping things nice and all that. As you enter the main doors, the guard steps aside and lets you in. And you enter the lobby, and you see a very nice interior covered in these great blue drapes on the sides and a lovely purple carpet on the floor, or spread out on the floor. And there's on the two sides of this little entryway, there are benches that appear to be to welcome visitors. And you see some people walking around, and eventually a woman of red hair comes up to you and goes, "Yes, I see our Thornton has let you in. What's your business here? Who are you looking for?" Yes?
I say, first, I've actually said, we are looking for the mayor, Adrian.
Yes. Adrian is currently in his study. I will go. I will get him. In the meantime, please feel free to come in a little further. There's in the waiting room up here for the first. This is where he meets many of his guests. So she leads you forward into the keep a little bit and to a small little, I guess, conference room almost. And it features like a desk and a few chairs, both in front and behind. And there's pens on the tables and on the desk and whatnot, and there's a few books in there, but it seems mostly empty, as this presumably is just where he meets random people who come to see him. She leaves you in there, and then she heads out again, presumably on the way to get Lord Adrian. And sometime later, about 5 to 10 minutes later, the door opens, and you see an older gentleman. Looks like he could be in his 70s. And he greets you all with a slight bow. "Welcome to Halver Spring. My name is Adrian Halverson. I'm the mayor here. What can I do for you?" And he says all this as he walks down to sit in the desk in front of you.
This darkness, it seems rather pervasive.
Yes, the darkness has been encroaching on us for some time now. Is that what you've come to this town to look into?
Indeed.
Well, if you have interest in solving this problem, I can promise you a nice reward. I am prepared to offer you a total sum of 5,000 gold pieces for your services. Although, of course, it'll probably be split up in various denominations, and he brings, so as not to be too much of a burden, there will be a fair number of platinum pieces in there after all. But it'll be the equivalent of 5,000 gold pieces for this service.
Hint, hint. It splits up evenly 5 ways.
1,000 gold each, huh? What you gotta say? I think we need more.
You think you want to haggle? All right, I'll leave it to you guys. You guys do it.
What do you guys think? I don't want to have. Okay. Stony, not Stony, Tran. Tran is not gold. That right. 1,000 gold doesn't seem like a lot to risk your life for. You know what I mean?
Well, if this
Yeah,
is
first off, this has been something that's been afflicting your town for years and years now, and it's a very, very big problem. And we have gained some renown as a very efficient and very effective adventuring group here.
Right.
strange that I had not heard of you then.
Stories of our
Well-
exploits have reached far and wide. You guys live relatively out, separated from the rest of the world. So you guys have not heard of us yet, but you will. As I say, you will. The caliber of service you'll be getting is not to shake your stick at.
Okay.
You're too poor and rural to have heard of us. Pay us more money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, how much would you guys ask? What is
5,000
your
each.
price? 5,000 each?
Oh my goodness.
He laughs and goes, "Get out of my keep."
Oh no.
Do you love your children?
No. That's not okay. The bargain. Then you go lower. Okay.
Oh no. This ain't no art of the deal. This is literally about to become art of the steal. Okay.
You're about to game us out of anything. So
Okay, fair enough.
before you kick us out, that was very ambitious number. We can knock that down to 2,500 each. How about that?
That would be a grand total of, what is that?
12,500.
12,500. Yeah. I can offer you 1,800 per person.
2,000.
All right, go ahead and roll 2d20s or 2d10s or a d100.
No, 2d20s. Because then
This is
we get
this
to
is
double our chance. We get to double our chance.
this is charisma roll too,
That's not how
right? So
statistic works, but I don't care.
let me roll. Let me see. 1d100.
I got a 19 and a 9.
You're not rolling and you're not doing d20s. Stop.
Okay, I got a 25. Is this on charisma?
It's your reaction. Just what were your d10s that you rolled?
I got a 25.
Did you roll a d100?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your charisma? Reaction adjustment.
15%.
It was. I'm afraid you'll have to take the 1,800 or leave it. I
Damn it.
cannot
Well,
afford
80%.
to go any
Hey.
higher.
Damn it. Well, I mean, 80% raise is not bad. We'll take it.
I think you get more if you just kidnap his children.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Come on, we could take her to the forest with us, solve the problem, and then we'll have
I
the
take it your
like
alignment language is chaotic evil.
No, I'm not evil. I just
No, I'm
You,
not
yes,
evil.
you are.
I'm not evil. I just want to
The
hold
funny-
his children for ransom.
Yeah.
You are.
The funny thing is, my alignment
It's
is
literally
actually
the gamer's
chaotic evil.
2 line.
My alignment is
His
actually
cause
chaotic
is
evil. I'm probably the most lawful person here, like fire roleplay.
Certainly acting it.
Yeah.
I'm being here. Okay, this guy doesn't necessarily believe in good and evil. He just does whatever benefits him the most. If kidnapping his kids for ransom pays him more money, he will do it. If it doesn't pay him more money,
You know what we call that? Evil.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what evil means.
I don't know much about the alignment system here. I'm just
My favorite
my
lawful good character trait is the one where they kidnap children and sell them back to their parents.
I mean,
Like,
there was
yeah.
when he asked what the ages of the children were, I was thinking it was going to be something far worse. So let's be thankful it's not that.
That's fair.
Well, look, when the children are younger, there's more of an emotional attachment. You can get a premium on that ransom.
No.
So maybe,
No.
maybe Sony has this headcanon that this mayor is just this corrupt globalist elite. So he feels, there's some cosmic justice to.
Stoney's the commie.
Traran is
Where
Where in
literally
the Dungeon
a
Master's Guide is the table that goes for like ransom prices versus like social status and age of children?
What's the
No.
ransom to a murder
Okay.
hobo?
Listen. My character has no like base respect for like kings or governors or mayors or any of that.
Ah.
Yeah, okay, so chaotic.
Chaotic. Now I was for a more neutral field. Maybe leaning more towards good, but apparently I'm evil.
If you're gonna consider kidnapping his children or grandchildren to hold ransom, your character's leaning evil.
I didn't ask about the grandchildren. Okay, I asked about the children, and they are adults. Okay, they are adults in their 30s. Okay,
You're right, Stoney. Kidnapping adults is, I guess, less evil than kidnapping children.
Exactly.
As long as
Mommy, where did Daddy go? Does this mean we can't have Christmas presents now that we had to pay our entire fortune? That's you. That's you and the consequence.
Doug, if I may leave in the middle of this commotion, walk underneath everyone to the mayor and be like, "Excuse me, sir. I think I have a solution to both of our predicaments."
He looks down at you and goes, speak your mind.
You see, you have an interest in fixing whatever plague ails your town in darkness. We have a vested interest in finding the source and bringing it to justice as well. So perhaps you direct us in the right path to find this druid we've heard about, and when we come back and we've resolved the issue like the professionals we are, we can discuss our compensation duly based on any losses we may have occurred.
Oh, look at you being a smart little cookie.
I don't know. I mean, payment up front sounds pretty nice. That way we can bail and. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm not paying you. He's not gonna pay you now. He didn't bring out a little chest to hand you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the number is still flexible.
Depending on what happens, I can perhaps be convinced at the end to compensate you a little more. Although I am not infinitely wealthy, I am afraid.
Well, why don't we? Well, let's start with this simple question here. Why don't I start a simple question? How dangerous is this druid?
The druid was friendly to us for years. We don't actually know if he's even technically hurt. It's just the only thing we can think of is that the shadow encroached slowly from the direction. The Hunters Guild found it originally first some time ago. They found an encroaching darkness. There was a barrier in the direction of his grove. Now, none of us have really gone there too much. He tended not to like people coming to him, so we tended to avoid it. However, the Hunters Guild did, with their talents, were able to discern at least the general direction of where Draugeldil resides. And so, what I can comment... And in their traveling, that's when they noticed that this growing shadow did seem to be sourced from the rough location of his grove. For that reason, we suspect that his months-long disappearance and this growing darkness are related. The only reason I'm even prepared I was even willing to start at 1,000 is because we really don't know the danger just yet. However, we've seen we have seen shadowy figures at night and a few people have recently begun to go missing. So it is becoming urgent now that we act.
Understood.
Okay, let's help the villagers.
You were in resignation. He says, "Oh, okay."
Okay, fine. I will kidnap your children.
Listen, I don't want to be evil. You know?
This is like the biggest. This is like the biggest cope ever. Just like a communist.
Well, my logic is very on point.
We are talking about the greater good.
The greater good.
I'm merely trying to relieve him of his means of production.
No, I'm not no commie. I'm an objectivist. I am doing this in my best interest.
Did you say objective?
I'm not sure that's true.
Yep.
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm going full objective.
I'm not sure you're doing what's in your best interest.
Why not?
I don't think kidnapping his children would be in your best interest.
Okay.
Yeah, he just has a very high time preference.
Especially considering you have no idea how difficult such a thing would be.
I mean, it's just a village. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like fucked up or anything. I'm just saying. I mean, we're not gonna hurt them.
Okay,
all right, so I guess
what if
we
they
can
don't
wrap
want
up.
to be kidnapped? What if they don't want to be kidnapped?
Bear in mind, Taroran is drunk.
This is the stupid conversation that was happening on Twitter like a few days ago. There was like people talking about how it's, you know, the whole you should never shoot a home invader because you don't know what they're there to do. They could just be there to steal. It's fine.
No, that's retarded. You shoot them in the face.
Yeah. So what if these people don't want to get kidnapped?
I mean, that sounds more like their problem than mine.
I'm fairly certain kidnapping violates the NAP.
The NAP does not exist
The
in
NAP is
medieval
stupid.
times.
It's an arbitrary. It's
Wow.
arbitrary.
Yeah. Objectivism mixed in with a little bit of a social Darwinism there.
No, this is just straight up social Darwinism. I'm fairly certain kidnapping.
I wouldn't even say social Darwinism. It's more like opportunism.
All right.
Is that what we're
Okay.
calling it now, huh?
Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's wrap up our. I'll say, don't mind our friend. He is inebriated and is having a all around good time. Please don't take his words too seriously, and we will come back if we're able to resolve the situation. Can you point us in the direction of the druid? I think it was southeast or something, right?
It's in the southeast direction. Go speak to the people speak to the leader of the Hunters Guild, speak to Erika Ovedadar, the head of the Sovraev Hunting Guild. She'll tell you what direction to go in. That you'll find that hunting guild a little ways to the south of here. It's easy to find. It's and if you can't, ask for directions. But it's not a difficult building to locate. It's right outside of Frida's orchard, which is a little ways east of here too, south and east. So if you find the orchard, you'll find the Sovraev Guild. But I am not personally the best person to ask about the direction to go in because I don't know exactly where it is. But if that's it, I will take my leave and wish you good hunting.
Have a good day, Mayor. Give your kids a kiss for me. Then we leave.
I will. All right, so you head out.
Okay. So we're going a little bit south toward the big lodge.
And we're going to kidnap his family.
Building. Yes.
I'm
You
just
speak
looking for
fluid. Yeah.
solutions to our problems, man.
What problems?
The lack of money problems, okay? Never enough money, man.
Never enough money.
Fluttering my finances.
What'd you say?
Well, I don't know those other ways, okay? You know what? I know a way. I know a way. Oradreth shall live on within his elf. I have a great way.
Okay. Suddenly, you feel the soul of a man who jumped off of a cliff enter your body, and
No.
and you feel somewhat different. This isn't Gondor. Where am I?
Am I? Wait, is this canon? You are the guild master?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, because I would do that. I would have two personalities inside this elf.
You can do that if you want. If you want your elf to have two personalities, give him two personalities.
Huh.
Yeah, he's
Jeez.
just crazy.
Yeah.
He's just crazy.
He's not crazy. He's
He's
special.
just got schizophrenia.
No, just put a label on it. Just you are two spirit, they them.
A
You just
literal two
Give
spirit.
him like
He's got a bit of autism.
Okay,
just
so now we're
autism.
on our way to the Hunters Guild.
Alright.
Yes, and I guess we make our way to the entrance.
Yeah, so you leave the little room that the redheaded woman led you to. You exit out the front. You pass by the dwarf again. He nods at you as you leave, and you head in the direction he gave you to the Hunters Guild. But yeah, it was pretty. It seems pretty easy to find. You just head directly south from where you were and a little east. You end up. You see the orchard, a little much more organized field of tree, a collection of trees that looks like it's. You see apple trees and you see some berry bushes and whatnot in this orchard, but then keeping to your more southerly direction, you do come across a rather large thatched roof building, much larger than the other houses, but not nearly as large nor as, and it's certainly not as ornate as the keep, nor as sturdy looking as the inn that you went in, which looked more like a typical house that you might find in a city. Whereas this one looks more like a peasant's hut, but just larger. However, as you enter inside of it, it does look well furnished, so it doesn't look like it's born of poverty more so than it's just almost they're going for a certain vibe, I guess is the way you could describe it in modern terms. But you enter the guild and there's a number of people in there, some young men and women, some children in there too, that is to say teenagers. And they all seem to be just having fun. You did see some people practicing archery outside.
Hello.
Hi. And inside, and you do see one woman appears to have elven ancestry. She's got brown hair and it's long, but it's tied up in the back. And she appears to be writing on some paper at a desk out in the open, near the far end of the room, but visible to everyone. She notices you come in and goes, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you? What brings you here?"
What was her name again?
Erika.
Erika. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll take one again. Oh, go ahead.
Erica, well met.
Well bet.
My name is Thomas Miller, and these are my associates. We have heard that a druid friendly to the town has gone missing, and since his disappearance, there has been a darkness plaguing this village. We have come to investigate this matter, and we're wondering if you could give us the last known location of his whereabouts.
Well, I can't tell you where his whereabouts were other than the last time he was seen in town, unfortunately, but if you're looking for what direction to go to find his hut, or to find his grove, his home, I can certainly point you in the right direction, although I will urge caution. We've already attempted some hunts, and as we got closer, many of us found ourselves wandering back to the village unwittingly, and a few have gone altogether missing. So I will urge caution, but I can certainly lead you in the direction you need to go, at the very least.
We thank you for your assistance. Is there anything else we should note?
The druid had kept a pack of dogs as that he raised as his helping hands and companions. I've seen some of them in the woods recently, and they're much more aggressive than they were before. And there is certainly something off about them. I would be very cautious. You'll need lots of light.
Oh, somebody say light? Oh, I got this. We won't need to worry about lots of light.
Very well, we shall keep our wits about us.
Thank you.
Okay. So she calls to someone and goes, lead these folk out in the direction of the druid. The normal path, I think, is the best choice. They can, if they wish to take another path, then that'll be their choice, but don't go too far in. And a younger man shows up and goes, very well, I will lead them. Follow me. And so he leads you outside the village and takes you out southeast a little bit further, swerving. There seems to be a path that's walkable. What is going on with Dracus? Are we live still or what? Okay, it looks like we're still live. Anyway, he does lead you along a normal, well-trodden path, it seems, or at least what was a well-trodden path, although it seems to have overgrown a bit. But as you get through it, it does become increasingly dark, very quickly, in fact, becoming near night-like conditions. And it is this point that your guide brings out a torch and lights your way, and you see the shadows thicken quickly. In fact, even the light of the torch feels somewhat muted. This is no normal darkness. And as he comes to it, he goes, before too long, only about a few hours of walking, he actually stops and goes, it seems to have spread even further. I don't think I can take you any further myself. I will be of no more use. But the direction that it must travel is in this path. Are you sure there's no other questions you wish to ask? Any other information you might need going in? Anything you want to know about the druid that you don't already? Now's the only time I'll be able to answer any questions.
In what manner has he helped did he help out the village in the past?
Well, mostly he just came around and he was mostly just a friendly face. He would come in, buy some goods, trade with us, tell stories to the children, help the occasional person with their gardens. You know, he was just a friendly sort. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't taking on any tasks for us, if that's what you're asking. He urged caution occasionally for overhunting or overfishing. You know, he was a druid naturally and somewhat conservative in that way, but it's not like he ever performed any real services for us.
And what kind of so it sounds like he was just an upstanding member of the community, which is good until lately. What kind of dangers or pitfalls have befallen you and your colleagues recently around this area that you guys have been avoiding it?
Well, I believe Eric already told you, but we faced the wolves. The dogs themselves in the forest are much more aggressive, and we've had to fight. We've had to kill a few of them, even some of the ones we've recognized. We've been attacked. We've also seen some other shadowy figures that in the woods, although anyone who's been anyone who's been attacked by anything else presumably hasn't lived to tell the tale. And once more, it is difficult to find the way to the cabin, to the druid's residence at this point, for many of us who try to enter the forest become lost and return home unwittingly, and still others go missing entirely.
Oof.
So even finding the path to the druid's location can prove treacherous, ignoring other dangers. We know not what is. We don't quite know what how to.
Do you know of any
threat?
Do you know that? Have you noticed any signs when traversing that might cue one in that one is returning to the village or straying from the path?
How do you mean?
Well, you said when exploring the forest, you end back here through some mysterious means.
After a certain point, when entering the darkest, the deepening darkness, most of us find that we can no longer keep our directions. I don't know what to tell you other than we end up back. We find ourselves walking back towards where we came from. I'm not sure how to explain it any better than that.
It's just a simple loss of direction.
At the very least, there does seem to be a strange feeling of disorientation as you enter the region, but there's no like. I suppose. Well, there is one other thing to note. At times, when you're walking into the forest, the fire itself gets put out, and the darkness itself almost seems cold. It dims the light of the fire, and to the point where it even snuffs it out due to the cold related with it. This is no natural darkness we're dealing with. But I suppose that's altogether obvious at this point. So at the very least, you may be able to avoid becoming lost if you pay attention to your torches.
Interesting.
I know not what magical abilities you all possess, though there may be some that could come in handy as well.
Maybe we could use our weapons and mark the ground as we go, so that we can always see that where we were before. Is one idea.
That could be a plan, although I don't think it will help you very much.
Perhaps we can like put a mark on the trees as we pass by.
Perfectly valid strategies, but I know not how much they will help you.
Leaf, you said there is no problem with you and the party about light. Remind me of what spell you're using.
I have several scrolls of light on me that we can use to conjure a light source while we're in the forest.
And this light source does not require heat, right?
It doesn't. It's just magic light.
Well, it's magical light.
Nice. Yeah, you should probably default to that and see if it's unaffected versus torches or something. So I can probably light a torch at the same time.
Torches at the same time. That's what allows us to see if we are moving deeper into the darkness.
What did you say, Dracus? I can't understand you.
I'm starting to lose my voice a bit. We should light torches at the same time. That would allow us to see if we are moving further into the darkness. Okay. Considering the fact that a light spell wouldn't be snuffed out, and so it wouldn't provide us any information.
Right.
All right. Good deal.
Well, I guess we head on in. Thank you very much for guiding us thus far, Mr. Hunter.
Best of luck. I hope to see you return.
As do we.
And
we hope not only that we return, but we return triumphant.
All right, and he walks away and heads back towards the hunting lodge, or hunting guild, and leaves you alone. You are now find yourself in extreme darkness. Only those of you with infravision can make out the presence of the others in your party.
Wait, where are they? Because I literally didn't hear anything for like the past 5 minutes.
You've been led in the direction of the druid's residence by one of the hunting guild members.
Okay.
He
So
led
are we
you
in
to
the
the
forest?
outskirts of a deepening darkness, and he said that he can't take you any further. You're in the forest right now, yeah.
Okay.
You know, druids are famously tree huggers, so they live out in the wilderness. Let me see. So elves, right? Elves can see pretty well in the dark, can't they? I think I remember that.
You have infravision, so you can see like body heat and whatnot.
Yes. Okay. So me, Trey Ryan's an elf too, right? Your assassin character track is also infravision.
Yeah. Duma
Okay,
has
so-
infravision, yeah.
Duma. Okay, so and then at the same time, Leah, for everyone else and for experiment's sake, will light up his light spell, and
Well,
same time I will light a torch.
I also have infravision.
Wow.
Gnomes have infravision.
Yep.
So the only one in the party who doesn't is Wolves' character.
Yep,
I will-
I'm the
you know what?
pathetic weak human.
Listen,
Gonna
as
say.
the one in the party with a renewable light source, I'll hold on to the human's hand as I cast light.
Well, so I bought a scroll of continual light when I was making my character. Would that help at all?
Who are you asking?
Scroll of what's it called? What's that called?
Continual light.
pretty sure continual light is just light, but it lasts longer.
Oh, okay.
Which level spell is that?
Level 2.
Okay. This spell is the same as the second spell of cleric. Oh, great! I have to go to the cleric section to find it. Where? No, why? First level cleric spells. Continue light. Where are you? Oh, is it a second level spell for clerics? No. Where are you? Cleric spells. Command. Last. Where is it? Continual.
Research for continual light.
Well,
Are you sure you don't just mean scroll of light?
Nah, like you could buy any spell, right? It's just 300 level, right?
Yep.
Page, Stug, it's page 40 on the spell table. Not sure if that helps.
That doesn't help me. Oh, it's a magic user spell. What? What?
Yeah, I'm a magic user.
Oh, page 46. Continual light.
Is this the... Okay, there it is. Spell similar to light spell, so it lasts until negated. Okay, so it's permanent. That's pretty fucking good.
Nice.
Hey.
So I guess Leaf and Treyron lead the charge. And
You don't
I'm
want
close
me to.
behind with a torch and see, and Duma I think has lit a torch too, so we can see what happens with the torches. Everyone has their weapons at the ready, of course, and I guess we. Any other thoughts and preparations we want to do before we walk in?
Maybe we should have a drink of whiskey to fill our courage.
Go by all means. To go ahead, man.
I'm offering some to all of you. You are my
Oh,
friend.
I will take a cup. Thank you.
Take a cup.
I'm gonna. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out one of my bottles of whiskey, and I'm going to uncork it and stuff a rag inside.
This motherfucker making a Molotov.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
And I'm gonna hold that ready.
Sounds good. Okay, so you head out. Are you gonna head in the direction that he pointed, I guess? Alright, so you've lit a torch and you've cast which light spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast continual light.
Alright. And light is cast on an item, I believe. Because excitation was the
In my head, it looks like maybe a bluish orb of light or something stuck on
that's
like the
what I
end of the
thought.
torch or something.
I was gonna put it on the staff.
Or yeah, maybe to limit to give yourself a lot of freedom, you can also put on the end of your weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna put it at the end of my quarterstaff.
because he wants to be Gandalf.
Based.
Light can spring from air, rock, metal, wood, or almost nice. Okay, so yeah, you can put it on your thing. So it you cast the light spell and lit the torch, and in both cases, you suddenly the whole forest lights up, and it also looks like daylight for a second. Although, as you sit here with your continual light spell and your torch active, you do notice that it seems that the darkness is drawn to your light. You see shadows stream into the light, the sources of light that you are creating. It doesn't seem to dim your light so much right now,
but it is there. Although the torch does seem weaker than it should be. You can see approximately what's 4 times 6? 4 times 10, 40 feet around you. Although I think torches have a bigger range. I think they're like 60 feet, maybe.
Oh yes, sorry, I lit my torch.
Yeah, so that one, it's that one seems to be casting a weaker light than normal, and yeah, but it's lit.
Be at the ready, gentlemen. I sense evil intent.
Maybe that's just me. Nah. I walk
Maybe it's
forward.
just chaotic intent.
So what do you...
Let us push through the forest of Carrot.
All right, so as you continue down the path that was shown to you by the hunter, the darkness does encroach more and more, and you see...
able to answer the phone, Charles?
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Anthony, how are you?
He's on the phone.
Good.
He's on the phone.
Okay. Hey, Dracus, can you mute yourself?
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm doing fine.
It's gonna be a nope, but there it goes.
Okay. I guess I could have muted
So
him.
British. It's adorable.
Anyway, yeah, so as you continue on the path, you find that the lights, that the darkness encroaches more and more even on your lights, to the point where you can only see about 20 feet around you. And in fact, at one point, you seem to reach a wall of pure black, and the shadows seem to stream out of it towards your light.
Huh.
And and as you reach out and touch the darkness.
Well, do we want it to reach out and touch?
Do you want to reach out and touch?
I stick my I with my halberd in hand. I stab at the.
All right.
I stick it into the darkness.
All right. I'm gonna roll a D% because I want to see what happens.
Well, not stab, but like feel the not with my own arm, all right, but with the trusty weapon.
You stab in a couple times, and at first you hit air, and then you heard feels like you hit like the trunk of a tree.
Okay. And I take my hand. I try to see if I can maybe clear it with some waving, maybe disturb it with some air motion.
You stick your hand in the darkness and wave it around, and the only thing you notice is that it feels like your hand's waving around, but it feels cold.
Maybe it's a threshold of some sort.
I stick my staff in it to see if I can see the light in it and still within the dark.
You stick your staff into the darkness.
Yeah, to see if I can see the light still on my staff.
All right. In preparation, I also grab onto his staff in case something pulls it.
So you stick your staff in there, and immediately your light is quenched. You cannot see it anymore.
That's insane, dude. Can I detect evil?
You can certainly cast Detect Evil.
That'd be my 1 level 2 spell, though.
Is he allowed to recast light?
It's continuous. You shouldn't have to.
Well, something changed, right? It says it lasts until negated, right?
Yeah.
So I think it might have been negated, so he might have to cast light again.
Sure does.
Man. Well, good thing we have you, Leif. Or Leif. I don't know how you're gonna pronounce it.
Yeah, that's true. I burned 1 scroll. Hang on, I'm looking up.
But don't cast it yet because I want to detect evil.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend my 1 level 2 spell and detect evil.
All right, you cast Detect Evil, and indeed, I guess Dracus make us. Oh, he's not listening. Dracus should make a saving throw versus
All
spell.
right, Dracus is evil.
But you do feel this darkness is very evil feeling. It gives off evil vibes.
Concentrated mostly in front of us, inside this black void.
Any creature or object. Yeah, no, there's just an ever-present feeling of evil, like from this black fog or whatever it is.
Man. So, It's obviously magical, so I'm not even going to detect magic. That's just part.
I put the torch into it to see if it reacts differently from the staff.
It gets snuffed out.
Alright. I will relight the torch.
You relight the torch.
Shit. I'm out of ideas. Besides just going in.
Wow. Maybe.
Are there
we
any
raise our-
animals around?
What'd you say?
Are there any animals around?
What motivated you to join them, etc., etc.? And it was my solicitor had asked me to strongly
What's that?
recommend.
Jack, do you want to mute yourself?
No comment. And at a point I said I want to break and I want to consult my sister. And she said, look, that's why I told you.
I muted him. I guess I don't know if he can be muted or unmute himself now, but
we can.
I don't know either.
You can mute it on your end, I think.
Yeah,
Use the volume.
I already did that.
There it goes.
Okay.
Anyway, there are. I mean, looking around and listening, you do hear some rustling of small animals. You hear some bats flying around occasionally.
Well, we haven't tried speaking to it. We can say, I yell, I bellow into the blackness. I say, halt, who goes there?
Nothing.
No response.
Does it seem to be a dome? This appears to be like a dome around the edge. Can we like go around the edge of the dome?
We could, yes. That's my other thought was like, let's walk around it and I'll run this perimeter of this darkness and see if it's all the same all the way around.
Okay, yeah, you can certainly do that. So you walk around arbitrarily. I'll just
we're gonna mark the point where we start this. Just explicitly, we're gonna mark it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mark the ground.
So you actually are you going to start going right or start going left?
I'll say right.
Clockwise. Right? Okay. Counterclockwise?
We go the direction of the sun. So, clockwise.
Okay. So, all right. So that would mean a left. Anyway, so you travel left, and indeed, with your... Did somebody cast a light spell again, or is it just torches?
For now, I think it's just torches.
All right. Well, it's hard to tell the bear with just a torch. You can not really see the difference between the edge of the darkness. You have to kind of like filter it. You kind of have to edge the darkness a little bit with the torch to get a sense of where the edge is, because it seems that your light spell had been the thing that allowed you to even see this barrier in the first place.
We should probably recast it. Is it costly to recast this spell?
No, I'll pull out another scroll of light and use it to light up our surroundings a little bit more.
Okay.
What's going on? Dracus is dying.
Yeah, Dracus is not in the chat. I don't know what's going on. So, if we want
I mean, I hope he comes back, but
same.
So yeah, so you're casting light spell then.
Yes. Leaf is casting and he's using one of the scrolls to cast light spell.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so you cast it again, and this light continual. The basic light spell lasts for 6 turns plus 1 turn per level, so that means it's going to last for, I think, 90 minutes. So you got an hour and a half. Where is that thing? What am I looking for?
Your Shadow Dark timer.
Oh yeah, that thing. Well, I'm actually looking for my Discord or timer that I have. I created a script in OBS that allows me to use a timer. So if you look at the stream, you'll notice that there's a timer on this in the bottom left corner right now.
Nice. That looks pretty clean.
Yeah, I like it. I might want to get rid of the background, honestly, though, and just so it blends in with the rest of the thing. But also, it looks delightfully crude, just like Vegeta sitting in the corner there. Anyway, so yeah, so you cast a spell and you start wandering around. Now you see a very clear edge, and the darkness seems to be encroaching on your light. Like you see these streams of shadow almost going towards the light, wanting to like almost consume it, and but you keep it out of there so you can keep seeing things. And as you continue along, eventually you do come to what appears to be a gap in the darkness.
Ooh. Okay.
Almost like it goes from being a solid wall preventing you entrance to now it's like a little hallway, and it seems to twist and turn a little bit. You can't see very far into it, but you can see that it is that the sides of this path are wavering, and which is odd.
Okay. Leah, what class are you?
Illusionist thief.
Okay. So that means I think. Well, we had the I guess if it comes to combat, I guess we have me, we have Treyren, we have Tom, we have Thomas Miller, the human fighter. I love that name. And we have Duma,
Very
the assassin. So if you are our source of light, we will try our best to protect you as the source of light, because that seems to be the thing that's keeping us sane and in in a fighting state. So we need to protect you at all times. So what I guess we can do is we can kind of advance. Maybe Leof holds his orb of light, and we kind of surround him as we go in. How about that? Okay.
Protect the gnome.
Protect the gnome. Okay. How wide is this hallway?
It's a few people across. Like it looks like 3 people could probably stand abreast and walk down it. Although they'd be cramped, but they'd be able to do it. So 2 people could comfortably walk side by side.
I think we'll do 2 people, and Leia should be in the middle.
Yes, two people in front, Leif, and 2 people in the back. And let's bear our arms in the ready stance, and we will slowly make our way forward.
Okay, as you walk down this path, and you do see this. As you're walking, the darkness seems to waver back and forth, almost like it's trying to. So the path doesn't remain steady. It's not like there's a solid wall. It's like this wavering thing, and so it seems to be ebbing and flowing back and forth. So you kind of have to like keep alert.
Sidestep.
Keep alert and make sure that it doesn't consume you. Although roughly speaking, the path does seem to follow a general trend in terms of its direction. It doesn't seem to like go beyond some certain oscillation or whatever. It's not like it's not like shifting constantly. It seems that there's like, as you look at and watch it go back and forth, you see that it seems to kind of oscillate, just like wiggling. So it's you just have to get used to the rhythm. Although with the twists and turns that are already present, it does still prove somewhat annoying. But you do continue along. And eventually you come to a small clearing. And
so nothing, like there's a ceiling as well, right? So there's no light coming in from above?
Yeah, it's like dark above. Well, you can't see whether there's a ceiling or not because it kind of looks the same as it did before when you're outside of this thing.
Right.
Although you guess there
right.
probably is, but you don't know. It's harder to see. If it's there, it's higher up. But you continue in, and eventually you come to a small clearing. And it doesn't look like what you'd expect the druid's home to be. In fact, you don't see any lodgings. However, you do see, miraculously, a single torch lit in the middle of the clearing. Or at least a brazier, I should say. And
what color is the flame?
And as what?
What color is the flame?
It looks normal.
Okay.
Not a brazier.
Not a brazier. It is not. You do find a brazier on the ground, though. No.
Ooh.
No.
I'll pass it to Trayvon.
It's just some flaming titties in the middle of the forest.
I like that idea better.
Flaming titties?
Yes. Make it flaming titties start.
Alright. Well, so, yeah, so...
Okay, wow, okay. So keeping Leaf in the center a little bit in our formation, we kind of move forward and go toward... Yep, inch toward the flame. My eye is on the torch. Maybe I suggest some of the other fighters look at the surrounding area, make sure nothing is coming in from a blind side or anything.
I want to pick up the brazier. That's strange to me.
Well, don't go alone. We'll go as a group.
Well, of course. I have infravision. What can I see in this darkness?
You can see the other people in your party, but you can't, and you can see the brazier quite clearly. It's very bright in your infravision, but you
but
can't see anything else.
Right. Okay.
Right, because even infravision can't penetrate pure blackness. There has to be some light.
Yes.
For infravision to work.
Gotcha. So what else do we see? Anything that should spark our interest? Or should we go?
I guess before we approach the brazier, anything else of note?
You don't see anything else of note that you can tell. You see that. Did you all step into the clearing, by the way?
I think so. I think we've officially cleared the hallway and went. We made note of where the hallway is.
Yeah, we are
slowly. In case we need to retreat.
All right, so you enter the clearing and you start to gather. You start to look around to see what you can see. You see a few trees that are like peeking in from the outside darkness. That the Notably, I should say, the brazier is plenty bright, so it's almost illuminating this entire region. But much like your torch, it doesn't seem to be revealing any edges to the darkness like your light spell had. So you don't see any edges on the distance, or you don't even see... I guess you wouldn't know this, but like it appears that as you enter, your light spell does limitedly show the barrier around you to either side, but beyond a certain point, the light from your light spell fades, and only the light from the brazier exists, and it seems to just acting normally. You don't see the edge quite so clearly at that point. Anything else of note? You know, it just looks like a normal forest floor. It's mostly trimmed, and there's at the foot of the brazier. There's not much grass here. Like, it's mostly just grass and small bushes and a couple vines and whatnot. It's a fairly typical forest clearing aside from the brazier itself.
I think you guys should light your torches using the flame on the brazier and see what happens.
Okay, we'll go as a group. I'll go with you then, and we'll see what happens when we get close.
When you get close to the brazier.
Yeah, Trevor wants to see what happens if he lights his own torch using the fire from the brazier.
He puts his torch in the fire in the brazier, and torch lights on fire.
So maybe now we should check if we can put it in the darkness, because it's strange that it's lit here. Maybe this fire will help us see better in the dark. Just, you know what I mean?
Maybe I'll go with you to one of the to one of the edges, and we'll see.
You gotta go.
As well. I'll go.
Yeah.
So you're.
So you want to stick your torch into the blackness?
Yeah.
Stick your torch into the blackness, and your torch.
I want to
goes
see. Oh, so what is the source of this clear? I don't. There's the torch, and then there's the brazier. Right?
Yeah.
So I think the place.
Yeah.
Relight all the torches from the brazier.
But it still went out. Still went out.
Well, I think the room of interest, we're still in this clearing, so I feel like there's something we need to figure out in here.
Right.
Besides the hallway we came from, is there any other openings or hallways in this kind of on the outer rim of this clearing?
I'm glad you asked. Not only do you not find another entrance, the entrance that you came from is closed.
God damn it.
We got fucked in the A. Okay, why is this brazier on the ground? Can I pick it up and inspect it?
Well, it's
Or is it just...
it's on a platform. It's not just sitting on the ground.
Oh, gotcha. Maybe we gotta light that? I don't know. Somebody gotta help me out.
Is there anything about the brazier or the platform it's on? Does it look like an altar? Is there runes on it?
It doesn't look like
Anything
an altar, but it does. There do appear to be runes on it, and various arcane symbols carved into the edge.
Watch out, decipher the runes.
Can anyone read it? Let me see. I know languages. I know Elvish, Gnome, Halfling, Goblin, Hobgoblin, Orcish, Knoll, and of course the Common Tongue.
If you know Elven, you'd be able to read any runes, but these runes are just more sort of magical symbols. They're not like words, so you can't actually read it that way. Or at least as far as you're aware, they're not anything like that. It doesn't look like a language to you. It resembles magic to those of you who are either clerical or magic in nature.
What spell does it resemble?
Yeah, can we discern the nature?
Sure. I guess to your knowledge, so it actually looks like it's our Triron and Leaf don't quite understand it. It doesn't quite look like a normal their sort of magic. The arcane. I said arcane before, but I shouldn't have because it actually looks more like some sort of divine script. And so Thomas Miller recognized it as sort of symbols of naturalistic magical runes that seem to be associated with flame and heat. And
my other idea is
so
what happens if we extinguish it? What happens? But that's the only idea I have so far.
Can we? Do I understand enough of that? I relay that.
I will need everyone to roll a d6 for me.
Oh
yeah.
Finish your question,
now.
Walls.
I relay the nature of the things to everyone, and then was wondering if I could start carving the magical symbols into a torch.
Mm-hmm.
1 on the d6.
I got 6.
6. Oh, keep your numbers in your brain. Don't tell me just yet. I need to figure
okay.
I need to figure something out first. Okay.
Also, if Laura Cameron, if you're still here, let us know how we're doing on volume. Is Stug still relatively quiet versus the rest of chat and whatever?
Yeah.
Let us know, I guess.
Keep us informed. I asked him how he sounded. He didn't really respond to me earlier, I don't think. But,
Okay.
Also, thanks for being our most loyal fan.
He said we sound fine earlier. I take it back. I was wrong.
Gotcha.
Anyway, okay. So it looks like what happens is you guys, as you guys are standing around looking at this brazier and whatnot, one of you, I think Traron, turns around, like, sort of has a weird feeling, turns around quickly and notices that the shadow cast by the brazier on you starts to move. And you see the same is happening for both Thomas and Vorminor. And you now find yourselves being attacked by these shadowy shapes, your own shadows. So I guess this is where initiative comes into play. Where is my d6? Where is my d6? I just rolled it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, anyway, yeah, so combat is done by rolling a d6. So each round we're going to roll a d6 and we're going to see who goes first. So 6. All right.
Oh, do we tell you now what we got?
Yes, go ahead.
I got a 4.
All right, so let's write that down in Lama. 4 walls.
1.
1. Sketch.
I got a 6.
6. Stony.
I got it.
6. All right. Who am I missing?
Oh, should someone roll for Duma?
Dracus. I'll roll for him.
Okay.
2. So that means we've got Alright, lovely. So first person to go is Walls and Shadow 2. You guys go simultaneously, so what are we doing? Shadow 2, I'm going to say, is Thomas's... I'll say Shadow 2 is Trauron's shadow, so he's going to attack Trauron. And simultaneously, Thomas Miller is going to do something. Oh.
I am.
Yeah. Keep in mind, so if you cast a spell, it's got a time of casting. So if you start casting now, you will actually be casting on a later segment. Or at least your spell will release on a later segment. Oh, you know what? I didn't roll for hit points, did I?
Alright, so I am going to make a judgment call and try a thing. So I have a belt pouch, a few belt pouches full of various vials. I am going to pull a vial of holy water. I am going to load it in my sling, and I am going to fling it at one of the shadows.
Okay. Which shadow? Whose shadow?
I must start with my own.
Okay, so that would be shadow 1. And you're shooting holy water at the shadow.
Yes.
All right. Where is holy water in the rules? What's its properties?
I know it has something against undead. I'm just trying to figure out the nature of this thing.
Well, where'd you find it?
By the...
I think it's equipping the character.
Yeah.
Because I want to find its properties so I know what if and what it does. Um,
34,
religious
35.
items, symbol, water holy. It's got a thingy on it. Where's the... Oh, it says or unholy. Okay. Holy water.
Yeah, holy damage. What does that do?
Grenade-like missiles. So... all forms of undead, as well as creatures from the lower planes, affected by holy water, demons, devils, night hags, nightmares, necademons, and similar creatures of good alignment from the upper planes are affected by unholy water. Okay. So you shoot it at the thing, and it splashes on the shadow, and nothing happens.
Whoa. Splashes on the shadow? It's physical?
No, like
it's corporeal?
It like splashes. I mean, it's on the ground, so it splashes seemingly on it. But you can't really tell if it touches it or not.
Oh. Like
Okay,
shadow on
there's
the
no
ground.
visible reaction from the shadow.
There's no visible reaction from the shadow. So this thing is not undead or a demon.
Keep in mind, I don't know how much strategy we're allowed to talk about in between turns, but
well,
while
that's his
Thomas.
Turn. Next is Dracus, but he's not here, so I don't know what to do.
Okay. So while Thomas, Treyron, and I am dealing with whatever we're dealing with, I feel like the source of this is the brazier itself. So I think Noor and Duma could probably try to do something about the brazier. That's just my first thought. In case we can't touch these things because they're not they're not actual entities. Okay, sorry.
I mean, so whose turn is it now then?
It is Dracus's, but he's not here, so
Who comes after him?
Shadow 3 goes, or Shadow 1 goes. And it's going to respond by attacking our Thomas Miller friend.
No, Tom the fighter, no.
I gotta get out. I gotta break out my attack matrices.
Thomas Miller of the famed Miller line of warriors.
Thomas Miller Band. Okay, so what is your AC?
Yeah, I'll take half the
Walls, Thomas Miller.
I think 1.
Okay.
Maximum AC is 1. I do have my shield. Rear AC is 3.
Well, he's in front of you, so it's just going to be a regular AC. Whatever your best AC is. Alright, so your AC is 1, you say. I think that's a miss. That is a miss.
Nice.
Yeah.
What physically happens? Because what physically happens? Does a shadow jump out of the ground and swipes?
Well, it seems to reach out towards him and wrap his hands around his body, but he gets out of the way.
We can see a black form.
You can see
space.
You can see a very solid black 2-dimensional shape wiggling around in 3 dimensions. Yes. And the at least you can right now. I'll say that. There are conditions where you may not be able to do that. But anyway, that's that. So next up is Equin. You go. Or I should say Vormanor.
With my trusty halberd +3, I take a stab. I mean, hold on. What does it look like? It just looks like me, which is maybe an elongated shadow on the ground.
It doesn't even look like you anymore. It's just a shadow thing.
Okay.
It seems to have been taking the shape of your shadow for nefarious purposes.
I wonder for maybe someone down the line who doesn't have his own shadow attacking him, maybe it is the light source that's doing it. But that's just my first thought. Anyway, let me see if a straight on physical attack does anything. So I take a good old college try at the stab with my halberd. So how does that work?
You roll your d20 and tell me what the result is. Add any bonuses you have to it.
Okay. +3 is just for damage, right?
No, it's for attack too.
So it's I add +3 to whatever I roll.
Add your strength bonus and add your
And add your whatever else. Actually, wait. Is strength... I wonder. Hit probability... Score generated by dice roll. Okay, so I was right. So yeah, add your strength and add your +3 from your weapon. To whatever your 20 is.
So plus... Wow, so plus my full strength stat?
No, plus your hit adjustment.
Oh. Let me double check. I'm sorry. That's like one of the blanks I have. Let's see. Page 9.
What's your strength?
13.
You have no hit of probability, so just add nothing from that. And
Okay.
And you have no damage adjustment either.
But I have a +3 on the halberd, so plus that, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got a 15.
15, okay. Okay, what am I looking for? You are a fighter, yes?
Yes.
Fighter, okay. You rolled a 15?
Yes.
What's your level is what? What's your level?
I am level 4.
Okay. And you rolled a 15, so you hit.
Nice.
Now roll your damage. Add 3 to the result.
Okay, damage.
And this is
Let me
shadow
double check
3 since it's your shadow. Surely you wrote it on your sheet.
My damage adjustment is plus 100.
No, you can't. No, that's wrong. That's very, very wrong.
Oh no, weight allowed is plus 100. I have 0 damage adjustment.
My damage adjustment is 3,000.
Do you have 1800 strength?
No, I have 13.
No, I'm talking to Thomas.
Oh.
Or walls.
No, it's like 1853.
Okay.
Halflings, humans, character classes, fighter. I'm sorry. I need to see the damage because each class has its own damage rolls, right? 10-sided die.
No. That's hit dice. The weapon has a damage that you should have written on your character sheet. You're using a halberd.
Yeah.
Halberd is a D10. It does depend on the size of the creature too. This thing I think is just a small, or medium anyway. So.
Okay, and then I also add 3 to that.
Roll a D10 and add 3. That's right.
I got 8.
Not bad. You swing and you actually surprisingly seem to hit this thing. It seems to hit it and it wiggles in pain, and you hear a "Ow!"
It's vulnerable to physical attacks. Wail on them.
After that was you that you're 4. Next segment is 5. No one rolled a 5. Next is 6. So we've got Sketch, Stony, and Shadow 3 all going at the same time. So Shadow 3, I'm going to have attack Equin. Equin, what's your... what is your...
Armor class?
Yeah. Armor class and
armor class.
4. No, sorry, I'm not.
Levels 4. My armor class is 3, but it's also... What does a shield +1 do?
It adds 1.
Okay, so it's 4.
No, it subtracts 1. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing banded mail plus a shield.
What's the AC on abandoned mail?
So I don't know, but the banded mail plus shield should be 3.
Yes.
Of armor class
banded
of 3.
mail +3 is 3, so your AC is 3.
Okay.
I
I just don't know what the +1 does.
What +1? Oh, you have a +1 shield.
Yes, it's a magic
Okay.
item shield.
It reduces your AC down to 2 then.
Oh, okay.
Which is a good thing.
Gotcha.
3+, so okay. That's a hit. And so you need to take. Where's my D4? You take 2 points of damage, and you lose 1 point of strength.
What? It saps your strength.
You feel weaker after it's hit, yes.
I'm gonna do like -1 because I don't think it's permanent, right?
Just however you can take a note of it, take a note of it.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
But you only took 2 points of physical damage, so you feel its hands wrap around you, and you feel cold as it touches you, and it drains your energy. Sketch and Stony, what are you doing? Smacking?
I'm going to cast. Hang on. Getting a description up on it.
Actually, on second thought, I'm having second thoughts about the brazier. Maybe killing our major source of light is not a good idea in this darkness.
I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern at the shadows.
All right, and what does that do? This is an illusionist spell.
This is a 2nd level illusionist spell. It will cause any creature looking at it to become fascinated and stare gaze at as long as I continue to maintain the glowing lights.
Okay.
So note, the spell can captivate a maximum of 24 levels or hit dice of creatures. All creatures affected in the area, within the area of effect.
Oh, jeez.
Are entitled to a saving throw. So, I don't know. I have up to 24 levels, I guess,
Yeah,
to measure as a measurement.
For masters, it's hit dice, basically.
Okay.
It's equivalent to a level, I guess, in a real sense.
Sure.
But
so, how many of them are there total?
There are 3. You have more than enough to cover all of them.
Okay, so it says here they are allowed to have a saving throw.
Yep.
It doesn't say like what saving throw they get.
It would probably be spell or whatever saving throws. Paralyzation, poison, or death magic, rod, staff, or wand, breath weapon, spells. It'll be a spell.
Okay, so as long as I just keep maintain the spell's activity, they have to they're fascinated by it, and they just kind of sit there standing at it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all monsters use the matrix for characters. Okay. Hit dice equate to experience level. So 3, but what? Same as 5. Okay. So they'll save as a fighter of level 3. So this will be for spells. Okay. Good deal. That's a fail. That's a fail. And that's a fail. All of them are now hypnotized.
Ooh.
Well done.
Good thinking.
Good work.
So you just kind of sit there going, wiggling around sparklers, and and the shadows are just like, they just kind of turn. You see their blank expressions just sort of keep staring in your direction.
I'm not like a goblin. I'm like a gnome. And you've been
Stony.
Gnomed.
Oh, I muted Dracus. I need to unmute him. Are you alive, Dracus?
Sorry, Dracus. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay,
Stony.
I think I also. There we go. Dracus, welcome back.
Stony! Dracus!
Where are my people?
Let's go here, please.
What you doing, Stony?
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna take the staff and smack it on the face.
Which one?
Mine, because I am the only true one, and the shadow is a fraud.
All right, you are going
Although-
to
although-
two then.
In the future moves, we might benefit from focusing them down one at a time.
Yeah. But
True.
but they're all hypnotized right now.
True. How many turns did that
Also
last?
true.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, yeah.
Doug, don't get mad at me, but I don't know my damage.
Staff, quarterstaff, right? I think I still have that page open.
Are you smacking? Are you using a
Quarterstaff?
parting staff or using a sword?
You know what? Let me use my sword. It's +2. I have a long sword +2.
Okay, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's a D8.
Yes,
D8?
1 through 8. Yes.
Yeah, it's 1d8, and you have a +2 sword, so it's 1d8 +2. Additionally, since you're an elf, you get an additional +1 to the attack roll.
So that's +3
So attack
altogether.
roll first. So roll a d20 and then add. How much is it? +2? You said sword +2.
What?
So roll a d20 first.
Roll a d20 and
Mhm.
add your bonuses, which includes your elf +1 and your weapon +2. And your strength as well.
Oops. Sorry, that is stupid. Okay, I rolled a 7 +3, that'll be 10. And then strength. Damage adjustment 1. So I rolled an 11
Well, no, it's your hit adjustment, not your damage adjustment.
of my hit adjustment. Oh, I don't have any hit adjustment.
You don't have any hit adjustment, are you sure?
Yeah, I have 0.
What's your strength?
Your strength is 16? Oh, yeah, your strength is 16. Okay, so you rolled... Sorry, what was your net result then?
So I rolled 7. +1 for the damage adjustment, that'd be an 8. Plus 3 more, 11.
You rolled an 11. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, and that's 1d8, right?
This will be 1d8 plus your 2 and plus your 1 damage adjustment.
Plus
So +3,
2.
that's an 8.
I rolled an 8.
8 damage?
Yeah,
Nice.
altogether.
You smack it with your sword. You stab it with your sword, and it shrivels, but it keeps staring at the lights.
I look at.
You know what? I don't even know what the point of this is. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get better at DMing. They're frozen. You guys just easily take care of these 3 guys. They're dead. You just keep smacking them until they die.
We'll just fast forward through that, right? Okay.
Yeah, this is. I need to get better at that, but that's how this game should be played. There's no struggle here. My bad. Anyway.
Leaf, MVP. Look at that.
So anyway, yeah, you are now left with, and as far as you can tell, you don't get attacked again. So you're left alone with the brazier and the whatever it's called, and the brazier and the clearing and the circle of black shadow wall around you.
Nothing changed from between before and after the fight?
I think we should check to see if there's any paths now. Maybe that was a test.
Yeah, incidentally, when you finish killing them, you hear,
Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, well, how does that go? I'm
No,
joking.
the music. I know slow the music when I hear it, Ethan.
Um,
I was joking, by the way.
well, yeah, let's double check. Let's double check if anything changed. So I guess we'll scale not scale, but we'll follow the perimeter again and see if there's any path that opened up.
You keep on going. You still got some time on your light spell. The perimeter, unfortunately, doesn't seem to be open anywhere.
Huh. Maybe now we light our torches with the fire? What you guys think? I'm all out of ideas.
We could, light all our torches just in case. Have someone stand. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try carving the runes that are on the brazier into one of the spare torches and light it.
Okay.
Yeah, but let's use the fire from the. Let's use the demon fire or whatever it is.
All right, so you spend time carving your light into it and light the torch on fire. It lights.
Now we gotta put it in the darkness and see if it goes out, right?
Yeah. Well, okay. So we all light our torches. My idea was to put out the brazier.
Brazier.
Yeah, put out the brazier, and then see what happens. But I want to make sure everyone is on board with that before we do that, because that could potentially invite some other darkness.
I mean, some would say the only way to find the light is to go through the darkness. I'm just saying.
Right. The one thing that we have that is in the center of it is currently lit, right? And if we want to really change the environment, we put it out and see what happens. But first, we light all our torches.
How much time we got on the light spell?
Yes. Does your continual light cost you something?
Well, I already spent that scroll, remember?
Oh, so you can't cast it again.
Right, I'm gonna have to get another scroll. I'm definitely gonna get more of those scrolls.
Oh, okay. All right, so Leaf's light spell is still active, so I think each of us has at least one torch, right? So we light our torches.
Right.
And then, should we put it out? Be on guard.
I mean, I say put it out, but there's nothing that's after the fight. Usually after the fight, something changes. I'll use a video.
I would counsel against putting out the only source of light that seems to be holding back the darkness.
Do you have alternative suggestions?
Not at present. But I would also counsel against stabbing oneself in the heart because there are no alternative suggestions.
No, fair enough. I'm not saying I'm not being, confrontational.
Well, I will say this. You don't notice the torch that you carved the runes onto diminishing in terms of burning up anymore. It seems to be holding constant.
Okay, versus for example, my torch. Is there a difference in luminosity between his runed torch and mine?
Nope. They're just as bright as each other.
This is a conundrum, fella.
Okay, so the torches are no longer diminishing with the darkness. Period.
Seemingly. Well, the one you carved the runes into isn't. The rest of them are. No, well, hold on.
Oh.
You mean with the darkness. I'm talking... Maybe they won't, but you haven't tested that. I'm talking about in terms of burning up. Your torch is staying burnt. It's not
being used up.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna put the torch in the darkness just to check it.
You stick it in the darkness on the edge, and what you notice is that immediately it goes out. You can't see it anymore as you stick it in, but when you pull it out, it still seems to be lit.
Okay, I am going to proceed to carve those runes into all of our remaining torches.
All right. Good deal. So everyone's torches stay permanent.
Nice find. That was nicely played,
Smart.
Mr. Tom of the Millers.
And so, yeah. Now what you do?
Run into the darkness, screaming like a banshee. No, well, fuck. I guess we're gonna have to go in somewhere, but we don't know where.
We now have a light that can possibly keep the darkness at bay. Now we have to find the druid or the source of the darkness.
Mm-hmm. So do you think we should venture into one of the walls of darkness and see what we see or feel?
Yes.
Can we get our bearings to see if the hunting guild gave to see if we can find the direction further in line with what the hunting guild gave us?
I guess. I mean, you were coming towards the southeast in the direction of the thing with the hunting guild. As you entered this thing, you were heading a little bit more on the south direction rather than the southeast, but the path twisted and turned in a number of ways, so it's a little bit hard to gauge what direction it was. However, you do know which side of the clearing you entered on. And unfortunately, it's too dark to see above. You can't see the stars or anything, or like the sky at all, so you can't really tell which way might be north, south, east, or west by looking at anything else. Yeah.
In the interest of moving it forward, maybe. Well, we have our light source that won't go out. Let's see what happens if we just march straight into the darkness. I don't know.
Yep. I like that idea.
You're gonna go straight into the darkness?
Should we do that? As I don't know what else we would do. Maybe there's also an upwards direction. Maybe someone can send up a light beam or something just to gauge if there's a ceiling and if there's something up there. But
wait a minute. What do I have? Does I have something? Hold on. Where is it? Well, I have some. I thought I had one for this.
Or do something with the brazier itself. Maybe increase its light. Maybe strengthen it. Move it around. Pick it up and move it around. We can't. Can we pick it up and move it around?
You go and grab it and try and move it. Yeah, it's movable.
Okay.
It's
My first
probably
instinct
hot.
is to. Hot. It's hot.
It is very hot.
Is it?
It
It is on fire.
You poke it with your halberd and you notice that it's movable and it's not insanely heavy, but it's very, very hot, so trying to hold it will cause damage.
Okay.
Can we, are there two large branches nearby?
there's branches all over the place.
We can take a no, that's a dumb idea. Never mind. We could fashion some sort of carrying device from the branches, rope, so that we would not have to touch it directly.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, but I do gotta get going. I gotta go ahead and get into work.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say this is my 30-minute heads up as well.
Oh, I thought you were. Oh, you said 4 Eastern, not 4 Central.
I know it did start 4 Central, but it got changed because we had to pick some stuff up for the family get together beforehand. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I guess it's fine if you guys want to stop here today, and pick this up again later.
We'll see.
I think we need the break to brainstorm, to re-enter the situation with fresh brains and see what we come up with.
Yeah, this definitely feels different than Lord of the Rings. I don't gotta be a goody two shoes.
You don't have to. It's true. You can be as evil as you want and pretend you're good.
Not evil.
Mr. Survival.
The first thing you wanted to do was kidnap that man's family and hold them for
Chaotic
ransom.
neutral. Take my side. Stop.
You ain't living that one down.
You're right, Stoney. You're chaotic neutral, but unfortunately for you, you're the type of player where chaotic neutral is just evil.
I wasn't trying to be evil, man. I was trying to help my party. Make some money. Fuck you, man.
Well, maybe your first goal, maybe your methods shouldn't be kidnap families.
He's not wrong.
Human trafficking is not the solution.
Listen. I'm not saying that. Hold on. Okay, don't try to call me Diddy. Okay, I'm not Diddy. Okay, I'm not trafficking them. I'm kidnapping them for ransom.
Also, the important difference is he didn't actually do it. He threatened to. He never actually did it.
And they were adults. You know, I wasn't gonna harm them. I was just gonna, hey.
No, I'm sure the prospect of being kidnapped isn't emotionally damaging at all.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine, man. A little medieval therapy, they'll be right back up and at it.
Well.
You guys have a good rest of your day.
Well, good.
All right, man.
Good work today, guys.
Good job. I hope you had fun, even though we didn't get quite to the end, but I was enjoying it. I
had a lot of fun.
I'm glad we at least got a little combat in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, also never underestimate our abilities, our collective ability to be confused AF.
I tried to make this a real short adventure, but you know what? I guess there's just no such thing. Somehow the Castles and Crusades one-shot ended up being fast. Somehow. Although that one
was easily the most straightforward. Go kill witch.
Yeah.
Witch dead.
It's
problem solved.
But that one involved a whole mini dungeon to explore almost. Like it was a tower and it wasn't really a dungeon, but you know what I mean. Whereas
right.
Frankly, once you find out what to do in this situation, you'll be surprised. You'll be shocked at how fast you could have solved this.
Oh my goodness.
That's gonna irritate me all fucking day.
We must bathe ourselves in holy fire.
Yeah. Tip the brazier over. Light the whole forest on fire. See how the darkness deals with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking about this problem all day.
We're gonna find whatever darkness this is. Like, man, and I thought I was evil. You guys are something else.
Oh my god.
Can I just set the forest on fire?
You want to set the? Are we still in the session?
No.
Are we gonna have to fight Smokey?
You should have prevented those forest fires.
I'm definitely setting the forest on fire. I'm sorry, I'm doing it.
All right.
Well.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good day.
All right.
How we going, guys?
So long.
All right, Stoney. All right, Sketch. You guys take care.
Good play today.
Yeah, good job. Incidentally, Walls and Equin, I don't know what your plans are for the evening, but if later on you want to do Psyche, let me know.
I have a thing closer to 7.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Sketch. Oh yeah, we gotta end the stream.